Welcome to Nerds Talking, the podcast, episode 14. And we are having some
greatness.
I was going to say, there you go. Presence of greatness. I'm Lafayette. That's Carlos. We have two guests.
Hello.
One you already know, Julius, who's been on the show a few times. And we have a new special guest, Matt. And they're here to talk about I'm not sure if anybody's actually heard about this. I don't know. What would you call it? A conspiracy? I don't know if it's a conspiracy. What is it? It's a
myth. Let's just start with a myth.
You know what? That's
these
a good
two
way to
guys
call
are gonna prove it, whether it's a myth or if it's not.
It's a good way to it's a myth. Yeah, that's how I would call it, a myth. I have watched YouTube videos on this, and they're very interesting. But you two will fill us in on this topic, and it is a topic of Mount Shasta and the hidden city within it. And
well, actually, it would have to be below it, not in it, because Shasta is still an active volcano.
True, but maybe they're controlling it and it's all fake. And they're
good
using
point.
like
Maybe Julius
soda,
and Matt know about that.
Like soda and
yes.
What happens when you put what is it when you put in soda in it?
Baking
Erupts.
soda and vinegar, I think.
Mentos.
Mentos.
Maybe it's a bunch of Mentos and barbecue sauce. And so anyway, so it's Mount Shasta and the city beneath it. And now I don't, like I said, I've watched YouTube videos, but they were a little bit awkward. It's almost as if they get to a point at Mount Shasta where then they start to like go into meditation state, and they transport mentally to the city, and they're there. But when they're filming themselves, they're just kind of in a meditative state. So you two will fill me in on this Mount Shasta myth of the hidden city and your take on it and so forth. So first we'll start with Matt. So Matt,
All right.
Give me everything. Throw everything at the wall, as they say, and see what sticks.
All right. Hello, everybody. And I'll probably just start off pretty much how I came to know about Shasta was it kind of started probably with Julius talking, about it and, saying that there's crazy things over there. I never, took it serious. And to me, it looked like a pretty cool mountain to go and hike. So that's how I became interested in it. I was like, okay, it's only about 4 hours away from me. We can go over there, camp, and go for a hike. And whatever, everyone believes in, they can just, believe in that. I'm going for the exploration. So that's how that started. And nothing really, the first time I went, nothing really, supernatural or anything like that I really noticed or saw until after the fact, when I started thinking about what other people were saying about it, and kind of like what Julius knew about it. I just thought, oh, this is just crazy stuff. But I've been there probably 3 times, and each time I go back, if I see stuff or hear what other people see or what they say, and I kind of put things together, it's really interesting what I've kind of, what I've seen. So I've kind of had to put it together because it's kind of after the fact.
Give us an example. What did you hear, and then suddenly you come to realize, well, that could be something.
Okay, so like the very beginning, we're driving over there. It takes about a half an hour to drive up to the up to the base of where you can start hiking. So you drive up there. I think it's about maybe 9,000 or 10,000 feet elevation, and so we started driving up, and I saw like it looked like an old man, like really old, long white beard. He had a white robe on with sandals, walking down the mountain.
You saw God?
And I don't know. I saw an old man. That's what I saw.
You saw?
Was there a burning bush nearby? What's going on?
Merlin?
No,
Who did you
it's
see?
like all there is just a road, windy road going
all
up,
right.
straight up the mountain, 9,000 feet.
Did you ask him if he was lost?
I wanted to pick him up. I wanted to pull over and talk to him. And Julius freaked out and said, "No, he's a beggar. Keep going, keep going."
Really? I'm surprised Julius wasn't like, "Hey, get him."
Yeah, I was
tie him up,
surprised to
hug
see
tie him, throw in the back.
Yeah, but
because
you
I
gotta
thought
say, you gotta say about those guys who they are. You gotta explain people
Well,
why the guy it's in.
I don't know
Okay,
anything really about that. I'll just tell you
okay,
what I
I'll say it.
saw.
I'll say
Okay.
it. Okay, go
And
ahead.
so I saw that. I thought it was interesting. I want to go see if this guy was, a prank or whatever. But
Hmm.
after I started thinking about it later, I was like, okay, I don't think this old guy, okay, probably in his 60s or 70s, I don't think he could walk up and down that mountain. So
He
it's
wasn't.
kind
He
of
was
weird.
levitating, my friend.
Either that or he had a motorcycle parked behind the trees, or who knows. But that was kind of strange after the fact that we drove by that guy. And there's something similar to that with another good friends that we have. And I think Evgeny. I don't know if
Yes.
you know Sanjar,
I
but
met him. Sure.
okay. When they went, they picked up a guy coming down the mountain.
How'd that
Um,
go?
well, this is how it went. They got in, and they speak Sanjar and Evgeny are Russian. They speak
Okay.
Russian. This guy started speaking to them in Russian. So I don't know if that's a coincidence or how this guy knew what language they spoke. But I mean, that's pretty random. They just pick up a guy to take him to the top, and they're speaking the same language. Um, by coincidence, I don't know. But this guy, he said he lives out there in the woods, 5 years. No contact with people, no cell phone, nothing like that. And in that conversation, they said, you're really you're crazy. What you're doing. It's very weird. And that guy told Sandra and Evgeny, they're crazy. He said, you guys are crazy for how you guys live over here with
Sounds
cell phones,
familiar.
Wait,
all this
so
technology.
he lives in the woods,
Yep.
not in the city we're talking about though.
Right.
So he's just a
Right.
hermit.
Pretty
Or
much
ex
lives off the
KGB
land.
hiding.
His own self-witness protection program.
I guess maybe Putin
Nice.
sent him out there. I don't know. But